Pies from Love 13.
Oh no! There must have been. Okay, I'm done. By the way, that was Carrie Underwood. Something in the Water, her new song. And did you already say my name?
Yes, I did. You didn't hear it.
Okay.
This is
What
Peyton
up,
Pies from Love 13.
Okay, be serious. I don't know if I can do
I'll
that.
hold you back if I need to.
Okay. Like my hair? Okay. I'm sorry! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be serious about this.
You sure?
I'm gonna try.
You're gonna try.
Whenever... Will you guys move and stop staring at me? Okay, now serious time. I don't know if I can do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, well, the day that I got saved, I was, well, before that, I was kind of lost, and sort of way lost, let's say that. And so actually, I went to this Bible study, and, I mean, not Bible study, this Bible camp, and so I met this girl named Miranda, who is that girl that she told you at the beginning, who got saved. And, mine's the funniest testimony, huh? Okay, back serious, but, it was, but, you know, and so, like, I met her. I was, like, a bunch of people were walking by, and I wanted some friends, because, you know, I wanted friends there, and so, so then there were a bunch of people walking by, like, they were going, do, and I was like, hey, you want to be my friend? Hey, you want to be my friend? To everyone, and they were like, yeah, sure, whatever, and then she was the only person that was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to.
I totally will be your friend.
Yeah, something like that. And we were like, how old? Like 10 maybe?
Yeah.
And she was a Christian that time, so I was like, wow. And so she was kind of the one who showed me the road. You know, I was always born in a family full of Christians. I mean, not full of Christian, but it's like my grandparents were, and my parents used to be Christians, but they, something came between them and God. And so, so they would, they used to be Christians, and now, to this day, till this day, my house is completely full of darkness, and so I'm, like, the only person. And, where do I go? Where do I go with this? So, as soon as I met her, you know, she told me all about God, and, you know, then she came to Cameron with me, Cameron, Missouri, if you guys were wondering.
I just happened to move there.
Yeah, I just happened to move there. Don't know how. But then she became my best friend, and then, like, she started talking to me about God, and I was like, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. And so, you know, I didn't care about it. I wanted to live the ways that others do. I didn't want to be a Christian. I didn't want to follow by rules. I wanted to follow my own rules, and I was an obnoxious, rude person to everyone. I mean, after I became a Christian, everyone was saying how much I've changed, and so like, then I like went to my mom's up in North Carolina one day, and we listened to my friend Anna, who was also there, sang it too. And so she told me, she was like, hey, you need to listen to Brent Nicole. She's a Christian pop singer. You would like her. And I was like, I don't want to listen to no Christian music. I don't really care. And so, you know, I wanted to make a band. And so before that, I just, you know, I wanted to sing songs that weren't Christian. I love to sing, by the way, and I like to write songs, but I just didn't want to sing it for the Lord. I wanted people to notice me whenever I sing, not God. And so, then I remembered, because I'm kind of a people pleaser a little bit, and so I wanted to make them happy. So I looked up Brent Nicole, and the first song that I looked up was Gold. And so you guys should look it up, Brent Nicole Gold. And so, you know, it really changed my life, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want I want to write songs like her. I want to become a Christian artist like her. And then I kind of went to church and I listened and I really listened to the pastor and and then like it was like this time where it was like a perfect day and they were like saying like everyone who wants to get saved come to the front, and I went up to the front and I got saved, and now like I'm struggling through all these trials now, and I'm like, considering there's so much darkness in my house that I tend to fall into what they're watching on Netflix or what they do and how they live their life, and I keep on doing that, and it's been hard for me. And I know it's kind of crazy for someone our age to be Christians, but we are. It's we know that it's been like practically war, but it was worth it. And whenever I wanted to walk away, there was always something that pulled me back. Something just pulled me back because I always wanted. Because whenever I started listening to other worldly music, I liked it, but it just didn't. Like, if I listen to non-Christian music for a while and then I go back to Christian, I feel like so much better. But whenever I'm with the bad music, I'm going to say that instead, then I just, it changes your attitude, and it changed mine, and so, it just, yeah, I don't really know how to describe that. How do you describe that? But for all you young believers who have thought about becoming a Christian, but you just don't want to be alone, don't be afraid. He's totally worth it, and as soon as you get that itty bits of glory, it's totally worth it. So I suggest go to church, become a Christian. If you don't, I'm going to throw a Bible at you. And be like, you need to get some Jesus in you. So, yeah, that was a little fun time. But, it's like important to read the Bible, and it changes who you are. And then as soon as you get a chance of that, you're never the same. You can never go back. It's hard for you to go back. Like, it really is. But it's also easy to fall into the world, but yet it's hard to get away from God. I don't really know how to put that in. And maybe there are some of you who are young believers, and you're wondering, why is he letting this happen to me and stuff, and you're questioning, should I just go back to who I was, and should I just go back to who I was before I was a Christian? No, don't. I really will throw a Bible at you. I promise you that.
She will find you. She will find you.
I will click on your name, and I will click on your name, and then I will go through a map, and I'm very good at locating people, let's just say. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to throw anything at you. But I suggest that you become saved, because as soon as the rapture happens, you don't want to be here. It's going to be pretty much, hell on earth, pretty much. That's pretty much, it. And the Antichrist is going to be running around, and it's just going to be crazy. If you guys don't know what the Antichrist is, it's the devil instead of person, and honestly, if you're afraid of the devil, I wouldn't want him running around the world. Okay, so we're going to do our goodbyes or something? Bye-bye. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Goodbye.
Is it off?